What if I told you that your brain is shrinking right now, not next year, not 10 years from now, right this very moment? Scientists have discovered that as we age, our brains start to lose size, function and speed long before we even notice it. By the time you reach 60, your brain could be 10% smaller than it was in your 30s. And if you're not careful, that shrinkage accelerates, leading to memory loss, brain fog, and even dementia. But here's the truth. The medical industry doesn't emphasize enough. Brain shrinkage is not inevitable. You see, while most people accept cognitive decline as a normal part of aging, cutting-edge research reveals something shocking. Your diet has the power to slow down, stop, and even reverse brain shrinkage. Yes, you heard that right. What you eat directly determines how sharp your mind stays in your 60s, 70s, 80s, and beyond. And today, I'm revealing the 5 most powerful brain-saving foods that every senior should be eating. These aren't just any foods. Each one is scientifically proven to fight memory loss, supercharge focus and mental clarity, reverse brain shrinkage, and the best part? These are everyday foods you can easily add to your diet today. Make sure you stick around because number 5 is a game changer that even doctors are starting to wake up to. Let's get started. The brain shrinkage crisis. Why it's happening to you. Your brain is the most powerful organ in your body. It controls your thoughts, memories, movements, everything that makes you you. But what if I told you that right now your brain is getting smaller? That's not fear-mongering. It's science. Studies show that after the age of 40, your brain starts shrinking, and after 60, the process speeds up dramatically. The result? Forgetfulness, misplacing keys, struggling to recall names, or losing track of conversations. Slower thinking, taking longer to process information or make decisions. Brain fog, that constant feeling of mental exhaustion even when you're well rested. Increased dementia risk. Research shows that severe brain shrinkage can double your chances of developing Alzheimer's or other forms of dementia. But here's the biggest problem. Most people don't realize their brains are shrinking until it's too late. Why is your brain shrinking? Brain shrinkage isn't just about aging. It's accelerated by several key factors. Neuron death. As we get older, our brain cells die off faster than they regenerate. Without the right nutrients, this process speeds up, leading to weaker memory and slower thinking. Reduced blood flow. Your brain needs oxygen to function, but as circulation weakens with age, your brain receives less oxygen-rich blood, causing brain fog and sluggish thinking. Chronic inflammation. Inflammation is the silent killer of brain health. It damages brain cells, disrupts communication between neurons, and increases your risk of cognitive decline. Nutrient deficiencies. Your brain depends on key vitamins, minerals, and healthy fats to function at its best. But as we age, our bodies become less efficient at absorbing these nutrients, leaving our brains starved of what they need. Toxin buildup. Over time, toxins from processed foods, pollution, and even stress can accumulate in the brain, leading to cell damage and mental decline. If you don't fight back, your brain could be aging years faster than the rest of your body. But here's the good news. Scientists have discovered that certain foods contain powerful brain-saving nutrients that can protect, heal, and even restore brain cells. So before you accept senior moments as a normal part of aging, let's talk about the 5 brain-boosting foods that can help you stay sharp, focused, and mentally strong for decades to come. Let's start with number 5. It's a hidden gem that most people overlook, but it could be your brain's best defense against aging. The top 5 brain-saving foods for seniors. 5. Wild blueberries, the brain's natural shield. What if I told you that a simple tiny berry could help rewind your brain's aging clock? It sounds almost too good to be true, but research proves it. Wild blueberries are one of the most powerful brain-protecting foods on the planet, and before you ask, yes, wild blueberries are different from the regular ones you find in most supermarkets. They have up to twice the antioxidants, making them a super weapon against brain shrinkage and memory loss. The science behind wild blueberries and brain health. A groundbreaking study from Harvard University found that seniors who consumed blueberries regularly had a 53% slower rate of cognitive decline compared to those who didn't. Why? Because wild blueberries are packed with anthocyanins, the deep blue pigments that fight inflammation, repair brain cells, and improve communication between neurons. Boost memory. Wild blueberries enhance neuron signaling, helping your brain recall information faster, improve focus and mental clarity. They increase oxygen flow to the brain, keeping you sharp. Slow down brain aging. Their antioxidants prevent oxidative stress, a major cause of Alzheimer's. But that's not all. Another study published in the Annals of Neurology found that just 2 servings of blueberries per week could make your brain function as if it were 2.5 years younger. That means eating blueberries literally slows down brain aging, keeping you mentally sharp for years longer. How to add wild blueberries to your diet? The best part? They're easy to eat and delicious. Add them to smoothies, mix them into oatmeal or yogurt, eat a handful as a snack, blend them into a healthy dessert. And here's a pro tip. Frozen wild blueberries are just as powerful as fresh ones, so keep a bag in your freezer for a daily brain boost. If you want to preserve your memory and fight off brain shrinkage, start eating wild blueberries today. But we're just getting started. The next food on our list is even more surprising because it looks just like your brain, and it's one of the best things you can eat to protect it. And before, walnuts, the ultimate brain builder. Ever notice that a walnut looks just like a tiny human brain? That's not a coincidence. Nature designed walnuts as one of the best foods for your brain. In fact, a study from UCLA found that seniors who ate walnuts regularly performed significantly better on memory tests than those who didn't, and it gets better. Walnuts are packed with brain-nourishing nutrients that can help boost memory. Walnuts contain polyphenols that strengthen neural connections, protect against brain shrinkage. They're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which slow cognitive decline and keep your brain cells young. Fight inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a major cause of Alzheimer's. Walnuts contain powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that help keep your brain in top shape. Enhance mental clarity. They increase blood flow to the brain, helping with focus and quick thinking, the science behind walnuts and brain health. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease showed that seniors who consumed walnuts daily had improved cognitive function and were at a lower risk of developing dementia. That's because walnuts are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a type of omega-3 that strengthens brain cells, prevents oxidative stress, brain aging, improves brain plasticity, the ability to learn new things faster. In short, walnuts don't just slow down brain aging, they help rebuild your brain. How? To eat walnuts for maximum brain benefits? The great news? You don't need to eat a ton of walnuts to see results. Just a handful a day, about 5-7 walnuts, is enough to keep your brain sharp and resilient. Easy ways to enjoy them. Eat them as a snack. Just a small handful daily is enough to see benefits. Sprinkle on oatmeal or yogurt. For an extra brain boost, mix them with blueberries. Add to salads. Toss them into a leafy green salad for added crunch and nutrients. Blend into smoothies. A tablespoon of walnut butter works wonders. One warning about walnuts. Make sure to eat them raw or lightly toasted, not heavily salted or roasted in oils which can destroy the healthy fats. Bottom line, if you're serious about protecting your memory and keeping your brain sharp, make walnuts a daily habit. And now, let's move on to food number 3, which is so powerful for brain health that studies show it can reduce your risk of Alzheimer's by up to 30%. Number 3, fatty fish, your brain's power fuel. If there's one food your brain craves, it's fatty fish. Why? Because your brain is 60% fat, and it needs healthy fats to function at its best. The best source? Omega-3 rich fatty fish like salmon, mackerel and sardines. Why fatty fish is essential for your brain? Sharpens memory. Omega-3 fatty acids strengthen brain cell membranes, making it easier to store and retrieve information. Slows down brain shrinkage. Studies show that people with higher levels of omega-3s have bigger, healthier brains as they age. Reduces dementia risk by 30%. Research from the American Academy of Neurology found that seniors who eat fish regularly have lower levels of brain shrinkage and better cognitive function than those who don't. Boosts mood and mental clarity. Omega-3s reduce brain inflammation, which is linked to depression, anxiety, and memory loss. The science, fatty fish and cognitive longevity. A Harvard study found that people with higher levels of DHA omega-3s, found in fatty fish, had 30% lower risk of developing dementia, better problem-solving skills, sharper focus and quicker thinking. Another landmark study in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease discovered that seniors who eat fatty fish at least twice a week had significantly larger hippocampuses, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning. Simply put, fatty fish feeds your brain and keeps it young. How to get more fatty fish in your diet. Eating fatty fish just twice a week can slow cognitive decline and keep your mind sharp. Here's how to easily add it to your diet. Grill or bake salmon. A simple, delicious dinner packed with omega-3s. Eat canned sardines or mackerel, convenient, affordable, and full of brain-boosting benefits. Make a tuna salad. Mix with olive oil and lemon for a brain-healthy meal. Take a high-quality fish oil supplement. If you don't eat fish often, omega-3 supplements can help fill the gap. 1. Important warning. Avoid fried fish or fish high in mercury, like swordfish and shark. These can do more harm than good. Stick to wild-caught salmon, sardines, and mackerel for the best results. Bottom line, fatty fish is like premium fuel for your brain. It keeps your memory strong, your mind clear, and your risk of Alzheimer's low. And now, let's talk about food number 2. A powerful brain detoxifier that's been scientifically proven to make your brain function as if it were 11 years younger. The 2. Dark leafy greens, the brain's detoxifier. Want to keep your brain sharp, focused, and youthful? Then you need to be eating dark leafy greens. Spinach, kale, Swiss chard, and collard greens aren't just great for your body. They're one of the most powerful tools to slow brain aging and even reverse memory loss. Why are dark leafy greens so powerful for brain health? Slows down brain aging. A groundbreaking study from Rush University found that seniors who ate dark leafy greens daily had the cognitive ability of someone 11 years younger. Removes brain toxins. Greens are packed with antioxidants that flush out harmful waste from the brain, preventing memory loss. Boosts mental sharpness, rich in folate, vitamin K, and lutein, which enhance learning and memory. Prevents Alzheimer's and dementia. A study published in Neurology found that people who eat leafy greens have a significantly lower risk of cognitive decline. The science behind leafy greens and brain function. Dark leafy greens are loaded with brain-boosting nutrients like folate, vitamin B9, essential for neuron repair and improving memory. Vitamin K strengthens brain cells and protects against Alzheimer's-related damage. Lutein and beta-carotene, powerful antioxidants that clean up toxins and reduce inflammation in the brain. Nitrates help increase blood flow to the brain, boosting mental clarity. A 2018 study from the National Institute on Aging found that seniors who ate just one serving of leafy greens per day had brains that functioned as if they were 11 years younger. How to eat more dark leafy greens for brain power. The good news: it's easy to add more greens to your diet. Add spinach to your morning eggs. Quick, delicious, and brain-boosting. Blend kale into a smoothie. Combine with wild blueberries for the ultimate brain fuel. Toss Swiss chard into soups or stir-fries, a tasty way to get more nutrients. Make a salad with olive oil and walnuts. 2 brain-saving superfoods in one meal. Pro tip: cooked or raw. For maximum brain benefits, eat a mix of raw and lightly cooked greens. Cooking helps release some nutrients, while raw greens provide powerful enzymes. The bottom line? If you're not eating leafy greens daily, your brain is missing out on essential protection. And now, let's move to the number 1 most powerful brain-saving food. An ancient spice that has been scientifically proven to boost memory by 28% and prevent Alzheimer's plaques from forming. Number 1. Turmeric, the brain's golden healer. Imagine if there was a single natural ingredient that could sharpen your memory, reduce brain inflammation, and even prevent Alzheimer's. Well, there is. And it's been used for thousands of years. It's turmeric, the ancient spice that scientists are now calling the brain's golden healer. Why is turmeric so powerful for your brain? Boosts memory by 28%. A study from UCLA found that turmeric can significantly improve memory and focus, even in seniors already experiencing cognitive decline. Prevents Alzheimer's and dementia. Turmeric blocks beta-amyloid plaques, which are the toxic proteins that cause Alzheimer's. Reduces brain inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a leading cause of brain shrinkage and memory loss. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound that fights inflammation at the root cause, lifts mood, and fights brain fog. Studies show that turmeric increases serotonin and dopamine, which helps reduce depression and brain fog. Common issues as we age. The science: how turmeric protects the brain. A landmark UCLA study tested turmeric on seniors with mild memory issues. After just 18 months, those who took turmeric twice daily had 28% improvement in memory tests, better mood, and reduced anxiety, lower levels of Alzheimer's causing plaques. Another study from India found that people who consume turmeric regularly have some of the lowest rates of Alzheimer's in the world. How to get more turmeric in your diet. To experience the full brain-boosting benefits of turmeric, you need to consume it daily. Here's how. Add it to tea or coffee. A pinch of turmeric in your morning drink can do wonders. Sprinkle onto vegetables. Works great on roasted cauliflower, carrots, and potatoes. Stir into soups and stews. An easy way to add it to your meals. Take a high-quality curcumin supplement. The most effective way to get a concentrated dose. Pro tip: pair turmeric with black pepper. For maximum absorption, always take turmeric with black pepper. Black pepper contains piperine, which enhances curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. The bottom line: turmeric isn't just a spice, it's a brain-saving superfood that can help protect your memory, fight brain fog, and even prevent Alzheimer's. And now that you know the 5 most powerful brain-saving foods, let's talk about how you can start using them today to keep your brain sharp and strong for years to come. Action plan: how to use this information today. Now that you know the 5 most powerful brain-saving foods, the question is, what are you going to do with this information? Because here's the truth: knowing isn't enough. Your brain is your most valuable asset. And if you don't start feeding it the right nutrients today, you could be speeding up brain shrinkage without even realizing it. But here's the good news. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just small daily changes can make a massive difference in how your brain functions. how sharp your memory stays, and how well you think, focus, and process information for decades to come. So here's your brain-boosting action plan, a simple, step-by-step guide to protecting your memory and keeping your brain young. Step 1. Stock your kitchen with brain-boosting foods. Your first move? Make sure you actually have these foods in your home. Right now, take a look in your fridge and pantry. Do you have, well, blueberries, walnuts, fatty fish like salmon or sardines, dark leafy greens like spinach or kale, turmeric or a curcumin supplement? If not, make a grocery list and pick up at least 3 of these foods this week, because if they're not in your house, you won't eat them. Step 2. Start eating 1 brain-boosting food per day. Here's the secret to making real, lasting changes. Start small. Pick just 1 of these foods and add it to your meals today. Have a handful of walnuts with your breakfast. Add spinach or kale to your lunch. Eat a serving of wild blueberries as an afternoon snack. Have salmon for dinner once this week. Sprinkle turmeric on your food or take a curcumin supplement. The key is consistency, not perfection. If you eat at least 1 of these brain-saving foods every day, you'll be feeding your brain exactly what it needs to stay sharp. Step 3. Avoid brain-killing foods that speed up aging. Just as some foods protect your brain, others can damage it. If you want to keep your mind clear and strong, reduce or eliminate these brain-damaging foods, highly processed foods, chips, fast food, frozen meals. These contain preservatives and artificial ingredients that fuel brain inflammation. Sugary drinks and refined carbs. Excess sugar shrinks the brain, weakens memory, and increases Alzheimer's risk. Trans fats and vegetable oils. Found in fried foods and processed snacks, these clog blood vessels in the brain, reducing oxygen flow. Excess alcohol. Too much alcohol kills brain cells and accelerates cognitive decline. You don't need to be perfect. But if you cut back on these foods and replace them with brain-boosting ones, you'll see and feel the difference. Step 4. Keep your brain active and engaged. Food is only part of the equation. To truly protect your brain, you need to keep it active. Here's how. Exercise daily. Even just 20 minutes of walking boosts blood flow and oxygen to the brain. Learn something new. Read books, do puzzles, or try a new skill. Stay social. Engaging in conversation keeps your brain sharp. Manage stress. Meditation and deep breathing reduce inflammation and protect memory. Get quality sleep. Sleep removes toxins from the brain and helps consolidate memories. Food fuels your brain, but how you live your life determines how well it functions. Step 5. Take action today, not someday. Your brain is shrinking right now, but you have the power to slow it down, protect it, and even reverse the damage, and that starts today. Pick 1 brain-boosting food and add it to your meals right now. Go to your kitchen and check if you have these 5 foods. If not, write them on your grocery list. Make a commitment to eat at least 1 of these foods every day. Your brain is your greatest asset. Take care of it, and it will take care of you. So tell me, which of these foods are you adding to your diet today? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and if you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more science-backed health tips. Your future self will thank you. Stay sharp, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.